So hey there, as I teased in my unboxing video snippets, I am going to be discussing the Sarah Flint, the newest pair of Sarah Flint shoes that I've actually added to my collection, my very large collection of shoes and my growing collection of Sarah Flints. I recently purchased the Sarah Flint Perfect Round Toe Pump because I did realize that I had a lot of more pointed toe pumps and kind of an almond toe, but not necessarily a round toe. I do have slightly shorter legs, so I do tend to, I think, gravitate more toward an almond or a more pointy toe pump just because it helps elongate my legs. But occasionally I do like to wear a rounded toe pump, so did want to give these a shot. As you can see here, the round toe pumps do still have more of the signature Sarah Flint little bit of a vamp, so you do have a little bit of a toe peak. However, you can see that not only are they a lovely round toe shape, but they also do have more of a block heel, which does provide some additional stability. And you can also see my dry cleaning bag right there. But these are absolutely lovely. They are pretty much exactly what the standard signature of the Sarah Flints are like. You can see the additional padding right here on the instep, which for someone like me is really important. I find that toward the end of the day, my instep seems to fall a little bit and I get a lot of pain right here in my foot, which I do believe that these, not only obviously the round toes, but also the rest of the Perfect collection tends to help alleviate a little bit more. So you can see here as I'm standing, they are kind of a nice snug fit, and I am wearing obviously a black jean that I have cuffed, but they are kind of a nice way to dress up, I would say a little bit more of a casual outfit than, maybe kind of going a little bit more full on glam, which I would actually consider kind of the perfect toe. I know that you can dress those up a little bit more, or kind of use a dress up to dress down kind of model, but I do like these because again they are a little bit more of kind of a more stable pump. So if you do have a lot of meetings or walking or just kind of standard walking around that you're doing, I do think that these allow for a little bit more stability through your day. And then also I know that a lot of people haven't been wearing heels for the last 2 years, and so these are maybe a nice kind of introductory pump back into wearing heels, which I think is really nice. So you can kind of adjust back to wearing a heeled shoe without feeling like you're wearing kind of more of a stiletto style, which while beautiful, for those of us who have not necessarily, again, been wearing pumps, might seem a little bit of a daunting challenge. So I wanted to go over a little bit further why I chose these round toe pumps specifically. I think that there are obviously a number of brands out there. There are a number of shoes out there. I think especially when you take a look at the Sarah Flint styles overall. Sarah Flint also makes a lovely shoe called the Emma, which while does have a little bit more of a pointy toe, does also feature a block heel. But so why I chose, these specific block-heeled pumps, I really did like the height. So this is about a 70, I think. I do need to double check on that, and I will update the description if I'm incorrect. But I really liked this little contrast here. And so, when you can see the shoe kind of from profile, it adds kind of a nice little pop of contrast that I think is a little bit different from some of the other shoes that you'll see on the market. And again, I just think that it's such a well-made shoe that for me at least, as I was looking at shoes, I'm really thinking about, especially at this stage in my life, what shoes can I buy that I am going to have for 10 years or more, that I can either have, resold or kind of, retapped, have the suede conditioned, or really just kind of be able to take care of the suede myself, where I can, again, like really own these for a long time. And this was definitely a pair that I had evaluated, was just of such high quality that I knew that number one, they were a timeless style, but again, as you can kind of see in the mirror as well, has this cool little like peak of and pop of color, but was still going to be a classic style that I could wear forever. So if you do have any questions about either the Sarah Flint Perfect Round Toe Pump or any of the other Sarah Flint styles, definitely feel free to reach out and let me know. I'm obviously not an expert. I am a brand ambassador, so I do really enjoy the brand. I think they're extremely high quality. That is why I accepted my offer to become a brand ambassador. However, I will say full disclosure, not all of the styles fit me because I do have extremely small feet. So, I am happy to share, my feedback around that with anyone who happens to be interested in. But I have found that the majority of the styles do fit me, and I do find them to be extremely comfortable and so far, pretty long lasting. Haven't owned all of them, obviously for 10 plus years. But I do think that the materials are extremely high quality, and I have been impressed with how they have worn. And so, looking forward to, sharing more about, my Sarah Flint shoes, as well as, other, things that I come across with you all later. Have a wonderful day, and actually happy holidays, everyone.